Hello, hello, and welcome to the Creative Mindset Podcast. My name is Isolde Trachtenberg, and I am thrilled to welcome you. This show is about vision and tactics. We will discover practical techniques to develop your vision of your creativity. We'll also discuss techniques to find the mental and emotional space, as well as the inspiration to create. And then we'll explore what it takes to spread the word about your creations so you can live your best and most creative life. Today's creativity life is all about switching, transitioning from one type of creativity to another. So far, my day has entailed meditation and prepping from the singing gig I did last night to the reading gig I'm about to go do at the USDA in about an hour. And you might hear that my voice sounds extra husky this morning. It's because I've been having singing gigs every day for hours on end, often in the cold. The other day it was 5.5 hours out in the snowstorm. And the reason I'm saying all of this is because you get into a mode, right? If you are doing something creative, you get into the mode of doing that creative thing. And in fact, they say that when you are strictly speaking in that creative mode, that right side of your brain, you lose time. You might even lose language because you are in that moment wholly in the part of your brain that is strictly expressive rather than interpretive. And that's an important concept to remember, because when you're in there, time doesn't seem to have any meaning. You're just sort of doing, and then all of a sudden you look up and you're like, oh, 3 hours have passed. What just happened? And I think the reason that's important for anybody who is trying to be a creative or trying to pursue something creative is that you have to make time for that, and more importantly, you have to make time for the transition between them. So you have your day job, you get up, perhaps you have your morning routine, you might even meditate, I don't know. You might do some creating then. If you're a writer, for example, I know a lot of writers write for 20 minutes first thing in the morning. Ernest Hemingway used to sit down and write 800 words before breakfast. That was his routine. And so let's say you do that, and then you have to head to work. And work, lunch, work. And then you get to leave. So then you leave, and then you come home, and that's when you get to start your creative pursuit, unless you happen to do something first thing in the morning. But you have to have that moment of, I am no longer the day job person, now I'm the creative person. And the way I like to do that, the way I like to transition, is that I have a little meditation space set up right next to my bedside. And it's something that I do every morning when I first wake up. I ask for creativity, productivity, vitality, energy, and health as part of very first thing I do in the morning. And that's because I want to be able to be creative and productive, and I want to be able to have that moment of breathing and repose. So here's how it goes. You can light a candle if you want. You can sit up in bed if you want. Whatever you do, first thing, whatever you're going to do, whether it's day job or creative pursuit, music, painting, art, writing, dance, it doesn't matter what it is. Give yourself 3 deep breaths like this. Inhale. Exhale. About that speed. Inhale. Exhale. And as you inhale creativity. And as you exhale expression. So inhale creativity, exhale expression. Do it again. And that will help you get into that mindset and heart set of being creative. If you're about to go to your day job, do the same thing. Inhale, productivity, thinking. Exhale, creation, but for the day job, right? And it's the same kind of idea, so that you mentally and physically and emotionally prepare for the thing you're about to do. And when you switch from one to the other, from the day job to the creative pursuit, take a minute, take a few breaths, and allow the day job to sit in its own slot, and then bring in the creativity and the expression of whatever it is you're going to go do and be amazing at, right? So try that and see how that works for you. I'd love to know, by the way. Let me know. Drop me a line at Isolde T on Twitter. And until then, I send you all my love.
Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the podcast if you're new, and please tell your friends about the community we're building here. Today's episode was produced by Isolde Trachtenberg and is copyright Isolde Trachtenberg 2019. Today's music was from Kevin MacLeod, Laser Groove, and Ave Marimba, brought to you by Creative Commons License 3.0. As always, please remember this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Past performance does not guarantee future results, although we can always hope. Until next time, I send you all of my love.